Now, before you guys try to kill me, you need to understand something. Mouth has a working PC. My PC was not working, okay? So I'm sorry, guys. But the good news is, I'm just walking in and I just got my laptop back, which means you are gonna see some videos as from today. So if you wanna kill somebody, go find Mouth and kill him, not me. It's not my fault. Blame him. He's got a working PC and he's not uploaded just for the sake of not uploading. So go beat him up. But what is going on, guys? It's your boy Trey, and like I said, I'm just walking in. I'm tired as hell, but I thought, you know what, I have to do this video because tonight's game between Real Madrid and PSG looks like it's gonna be a mad game. I cannot wait for that game. So I thought, you know what, guys, let me do a little talk, my thoughts and what I think is gonna happen in this game. First things first, guys, before I get into the main reason why I'm making this video, Tottenham yesterday against Juventus. Oh my gosh, Lord. I mean, I knew Tottenham were brilliant, but I really did not think they were gonna pull off what they pulled off yesterday. After the 2-goal lead, they just kind of sat back, relaxed, and felt comfortable. Then Tottenham were like, you know what, you're gonna sit back, well, we're gonna show you how we play football. And Tottenham started playing some brilliant football. Juve just sat back pretty much the rest of the game after that, and Tottenham just made them pay the price. I mean, I'll talk about Man City, but it's Man City. They're just destroying everything that comes their way. You saw what they did yesterday. 4-0 away from home. It's like, what? I really do not know what Pep Guardiola is feeding that team, but whatever he's feeding that team, it should be illegal because that's not allowed. They are too darn good. I mean, you saw what they did to Leicester a couple of days before. They completely destroyed him. 5-1. It's like, I don't even know what to say about Man City. I don't even want to talk about them because they're scary. But as for Tottenham, that game against Juve was one of the best games I've seen in a very long time. The heart that they showed, the fights that they showed, you cannot teach that at all. You just can't. But do I think that Juventus might be able to turn it around in the second leg? You can never know in football. You just can't know. But it's gonna be really, really hard for Juventus to come back from that because Tottenham, the way they play in football, guys, it's scary. The only team in the Premier League that I see really giving Tottenham a hard game at this moment in time is Man City. They're literally the only team that I really see being the only team that can actually beat Tottenham convincingly. I mean, you saw what they did against Real Madrid. In the first leg, it finished 1-1. In the second leg, they just completely destroyed Real Madrid. Completely outplayed them in every way possible. Simply incredible. But as for Real Madrid against PSG in today's game, who do I think is gonna win? I'm just gonna come out and say it. I see PSG either walking away with a draw or a win. I really don't see how Real Madrid are gonna win it. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'll say it in today's video when I watch the game and I will apologize. But the way PSG are playing and the way Real Madrid's defense is, I just don't see how Real Madrid are going to manage. I mean, I'm going to get a lot of people saying, yeah, we've got Ramos, we've got Varane, blah, blah, blah. But Real Madrid are leaking way too many goals. For a team that just won La Liga and the Champions League to leak that many goals, the way they've been leaking goals at the back is ridiculous, especially against a team like PSG. A team that is known for having pretty much the scariest attack force in the world at this moment in time. So what do I think Real Madrid have to do if they want to win today's game? Well, I don't know. They're gonna have to pack the bus and try to hit on the counter. That'll probably be the only way Real Madrid will be able to break him down. Unless if they figure something out that nobody else has figured out, Real are in pretty much a lot of trouble against PSG. Do I have a prediction for the final scoreline? Honestly, no, I can't really make a prediction because again, it's still Real Madrid. They are the current holders for a reason. So I'm not gonna completely count them out. That's one thing I'm never gonna do. But what I will say is Real have one hell of a game in their hands, because if they play the way they've been playing lately, lick the goals that they've been licking against PSG, like seriously, I don't see how they'll win the game. I really don't. The Real attackers are gonna have to be at their best today. Tonight is gonna be that night where we see if they truly are still the best in Europe, because if they can't produce it today, there's no hope for Real Madrid this whole season. Let's be real. And this is not me talking out of hate or anything like that. This is just me being completely honest. The defense at Real Madrid has been lacking since Pepe left that defense. People used to hate Pepe, including myself. But now that I'm watching Real without Pepe, I'm noticing how vital he was for that defense. People will talk about Sergio Ramos being the best defender in the world, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's the best defender in the world. I think he's the best defender at going forwards. Yes, definitely, because he can score goals, definitely. But in terms of actually defending, I don't think Ramos is that good. Because again, since Pepe left, Real have been conceding goals pretty much every game that they've played. And that's not good for the current European and Spanish champions. It just doesn't look good. Now put that against what is pretty much the scariest strike force in the world at this moment. Yeah, there's only one outcome. But this is not me just bashing on Real Madrid, because PSG do have their faults as well. Because when you put pressure on PSG, they tend to panic. Because all the players they've got up front don't really like tracking back, except for maybe Cavani. But the other guys, they tend to be a bit lazy in terms of like tracking back a lot, doing all the hard work, doing most of the running. So if you put pressure on PSG, you can beat them. You actually can. Bayern Munich proved it this season when they actually beat them 3-1. They put pressure on them, a lot of pressure on them. And PSG struggled. They didn't know how to cope with it. So if Real Madrid can pull something like that, they might be the team to actually beat PSG convincingly the same way that Bayern Munich did. But if Real Madrid are to play the way they've been playing lately, allow the PSG players to get the ball and run around and mess around the way they like to play, with Real Madrid not putting pressure high up the pitch, oh well, there can only be one outcome, guys. Real Madrid will get beat. But the game is going to be played in a few hours. I cannot wait to see that game. I'm super excited. I'm going to make sure I react live to that game. So you guys be prepared for that game soon after you see this video. Hopefully the game will be ready. And as for the other game, Porto against Liverpool, now that's going to be an interesting game. Liverpool tend to do pretty well in Europe most of the time, well in the past anyways. Lately they've not been the best in Europe, they've been pretty average at best. But Porto is not walk over, we all know that. Porto is a hard team to beat. You have to be at your brilliant best to beat Porto. But for that game, I'm going to put a prediction. I think Liverpool will walk away with all 3 points. But at the same time, it's not going to be an easy game for Liverpool. It's going to be such a tough game for Liverpool. But obviously, the tie of the week, Real Madrid against PSG. That's gonna be a game. But can you imagine, guys, after everybody hyping this game so much the way we're doing right now, and the game finishes something like 0-0 or 1-1, how painful is that gonna be? I mean, I'm expecting goals, literally. I'm expecting a lot of goals. And I mean a lot of goals. And I'm talking from both sides, because both sides got players that can score goals. Ronaldo just scored a hat-trick recently, so you know Ronaldo is on form. He's feeling his spirit's kicking in right now. He wants to prove that he's still the same Cristiano Ronaldo. So you know what that means? Goals are gonna be plenty. Well, I hope anyways, because if we don't get a lot of goals, it's gonna be very annoying for a lot of people. It's gonna suck. But my final predictions for today, Liverpool to win. And that's not out of hate, because I know I support Barca, so a lot of people are gonna be saying, oh, you're just saying that because you support Barcelona. No, I'm saying it because Real have been awful this season. That's why I'm saying it. They've been awful. And PSG have been fantastic. That's the reason why I'm saying it. Simple as. And PSG have the best attack force in Europe at this moment. And Real Madrid have one of the worst defense at this moment in time for a team that's supposed to be the European, the world and Spanish champions. Their defense is awful. Absolutely awful. Like I said, they've been conceding goals pretty much every game that they have played lately, and it does not look good for Real at all. But that is it from me, guys, and again, I'm sorry, guys, I did not have my laptop, I did not communicate with you guys, I'm really sorry. I couldn't even go to my friends to edit the video simply because he wasn't available. So I'm sorry, but I've got my laptop back, which means I'm going to be uploading up until he decides to die on me again. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to see the final game. It's going to be one hell of a game. Well, I hope so anyways. I really don't want to put a scoreline prediction simply because it's hard to actually say exactly how the game's going to go. But like I said, I do see PSG taking the win. And if I really had to put a prediction, I'll probably say something like a 3-2 to PSG or something. That's how I say it. But that's just me. And I'm out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.